So I guess I should do like a little introduction.
Gotcha.
So I'm here with Jordan White,
What's going on?
who it's an actor. He's an actor. Most notable for your role as Matty
Matty and the
BlackPhone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna jump on into asking a few questions.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous.
It's all,
But yeah.
it's all good.
So have you acted in any projects before you did the BlackPhone? And on IMDb, I think it listed you as appearing in, I think it's pronounced Joanna Lower.
Joanna Lower, yeah.
Yeah, Hope Song, and then also Escaping Ohio.
Yeah. So those are two of them. So the thing with Joanna Lower, that was like a music video. And the Escaping Ohio thing, it's a feature film, and I was basically like a younger version of the main character, and the only thing I did with it was actually like a photo shoot, because the photos that we got in that shoot were like put in like frames for like some of the scenes because it's like a younger version of the character. So yeah, that's the work I did with that, and then some of the other jobs. I think my first ever job, interestingly enough, was a voice acting job.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it wasn't like just a standard set experience. I think it was like a podcast, and that was like late 2019. I think is when I started. And so like yeah, and then I did another music video with the same woman, Joanna Lauer. It's kind of hard to think. I've done like a couple short films before. I mean, over the years, I've done a lot more than the BlackPhone, and like a variety of different things like music videos and whatnot. I'd have to think more about it to get like to remember the specific things. But yeah, those are a few of them. Yeah.
Okay, that's really cool. Because on IMDb, I figured you were in a lot more like short films and stuff, but only list those 3.
Yeah. The logistics behind that, it's kind of weird, but I think it's because those are like the only I don't exactly know how to explain it, but there's a reason that those are the only ones listed on IMDb. I think it's Supernatural. I think was also
Supernatural.
Not the show, not the show Supernatural, but it's like I forgot the guy's name, but his show is called It's Supernatural. And yeah, I think that might also be on IMDb, but that was like also one of my first roles. It was I think I was just like an extra for it, I believe. But yeah, I forgot like the specific reason, but there are like specific things that I can put on IMDb. But
and then in regards to Escaping Ohio, would you say that you like Ohio as like a state?
I think I've been there like once in my life. Because my brother's dad lives there, and that's the only attachment that I have to that state. I don't know. No problems against you if you're from Ohio or anything.
I'm not. No, I know a lot of people have a stigma against Ohio.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'm aware of the Ohio meme culture. Not sure how I feel about it now that it's kind of been like beaten to death over the past few months, but I have no problems towards Ohio.
Yeah, you hear about East Palestine? East Palestine?
No. What's going on?
There's like a big water problem there. Yeah. So Gandhi once said, "The greatness of a nation and its moral progress can be judged by the way its animals are treated." Do you agree?
By the way its animals are treated. I think that's insightful because when you're talking about morality,
so what would you say is your favorite production that you've been in, film or theater?
Ooh. Oh man, because I 100% want I'm split between the BlackPhone and Mamma Mia because because in both settings I made tons of friends, and I realized like before the BlackPhone, acting was kind of like I did acting jobs, but I didn't know how far I wanted to go with it. And that's even still a question for me today, but I'm just taking it day by day. But after I did the BlackPhone, I really wanted to dive even deeper with the whole acting experience. Same thing goes for Mamma Mia. I never saw myself in musical theater, But after doing it, I don't know. There's just kind of like a high that you get. Just
I agree.
Yeah.
I was there.
Right.
I was there.
He was there, and we just made so many friends, and it's just like it's so amazing. So like I think both of them were similar, because I made so many connections, and because they made me so much more open to dive into that specific field. So honestly, like I probably wouldn't be able to decide between them. I think the only thing that might give BlackPhone the edge was just because all the traveling that I got to do because of it. But that's just because like it's just a larger set, like
Yeah.
But they're really just so similar in so many different ways and how they impacted me. So yeah.
So for my next question, so has anyone ever told you that you have beautiful eyes?
Probably like my mom. I don't really get told that by like anybody like regularly. But yeah.
Okay. So how many push-ups do you think you can do?
Push-ups. So it's funny you should say that because you may have even been there for one at a time, but Miles and I, before each, I think it was before the wedding, so before he goes on for Take a Chance on Me, we would both drop down and try and just do a full set of push-ups until absolute failure, so we get a pump before we went on stage. I wasn't counting the first time, but I guarantee you I made it to like at least 40 something.
So do you play any like football, basketball, baseball? Would you say you touch a lot of balls?
I do not touch a lot of balls in the conventional sense. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No sports or anything?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Yeah. So for my next question, do you think I'm pretty?
I do. Yeah, I do find you attractive. Well, I mean, well, okay.
Yeah.
That's wait. I do think that you are an attractive human being, Kevin.
Thank you. Like, if we had to go like on a scale of 1 to 10, though, like, would you?
So who is the 10 and who is the 1? Like, because I feel like, there's are we talking about the scale of like the vast universe? Like I kind of need like a reference.
We're restricted to Earth.
Okay. Wait, what is the alternative?
I don't know, like aliens and stuff.
Yeah.
This all just boils down to your taste.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man. I think taking every single human being into consideration.
Yeah.
I can give you a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For sure.
That is higher than I would have given myself.
You need to have more confidence, man. For real.
Thank you. So do you like ravioli?
Ravioli, I love ravioli.
Oh, okay. So I actually.
Oh, okay. You came prepared.
Yeah, I might have cooked some. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, just for 2 of us.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. If you just want to try some and tell me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I figured we could just have like a little meal together.
Yeah, that's amazing, dude. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this looks good.
I got some water and everything.
Yeah. I'm kind of the same way with like meat as well, and it's really weird to eat with me, but I'm kind of like the one bite guy, if that makes sense.
I'm like that. It depends on how hungry I am. Yeah. I am a pescatarian, so I don't eat a lot of meat. Yeah. So I got this photo that was on your Instagram. And so in the photo, in the background, there is a framed playbill from Cats the musical.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything to say about that?
About Cats?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, and I have no desire to see it personally.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
No hate to anybody who does like Cats, but it just seems slightly strange to me. But I mean, it's probably just a taste thing.
Yeah, it is a bit absurd.
Sorry?
It is a bit absurd.
It is. But maybe that's just like the movie they made out of it. Is mainly probably what's making me so reserved about it. But I don't know. I mean, like, no hate to anybody who likes who likes cats, but not my thing.
Yeah. Do you own a cat?
One of them died I think, and one of them ran away. that was all like 10 years ago.
Let me try the 1 bite technique. Can't really breathe that much, but. So in Star Wars, Anakin Skywalker is seduced by Palpatine to the dark side by giving him visions of his wife dying.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Anakin Skywalker was necessarily justified in becoming Darth Vader, and in that scene when he kills Mace Windu to protect Palpatine?
So, oh man. So the thing is, it's a really tough situation because the Jedi Order did not treat the Anakin Skywalker situation the way they should have. You know, I think that if he received better, not necessarily like better care, but if they just like didn't treat him like he was emotionless, I feel like they could have addressed the issue before it even became a problem. But sorry, I thought you were about to warm up your ravioli a little bit.
No, you're good.
But yeah, I think it could have definitely been handled well, especially by Windu.
Yeah.
But I ultimately no, I don't think he was justified in becoming Darth Vader. But I can't think of many people who wouldn't have done the same thing if they were placed in his shoes.
Revenge is my favorite Star Wars episode.
Yeah, it's incredible. Now I have to say, I don't like the Phantom Menace all that much, personally.
I like bits and pieces of the Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
I like the Darth Maul fight.
For sure.
I don't like anything from Attack of the Clones.
So personally, I am not an Attack of the Clones hater. I actually like it.
So moving on to my final question here. Do you think that you could beat me in Super Smash Bros.?
Oh man, I used to play Super Smash Bros. A lot more with my older friends at like my older school because they had like Switches and we'd bust them out a lot. But I never like I haven't owned too many Nintendo products in my life, so like I don't think I've ever played Smash Bros. At home.
I mean, I have a Switch in the other room if you did want to play me.
Sure. 100%.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sure. I think I might finish this ravioli real quick so that's not in the way.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah.
No problem. Push through here. I'll just set this down. It's a bit messy in here.
Oh, good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, no, it did that. That's the thing it did. I'm so confused.
That might be like.
That's interesting.
Huh.
Like it does it like half the time, and then half the time it doesn't.
See, I don't play Mario at all, so I do not know his moveset.
Right, I did not know he had a yellow cape like that.
Yeah, it's from Mario Brothers. No, it's from Super Mario World. Yeah.
Ooh, I did not even mean to do that.
Yeah.